Welcome to the life-changing world of 4Life, where science, success and service synergizes so you can have all you ever wanted in life. At 4Life, we believe that each person should be empowered to design their own lives and not wait for life to happen to them. We're in the business of building people, supporting their health and changing their finances for the better. The benefits of the 4Life compensation plan make it one of the most rewarding and lucrative opportunities in the industry. This financial opportunity allows you to create a financial return of 5, 10, or even 100 times that of a traditional job. It's possible to achieve financial freedom whether you seek to supplement your income part-time or build a full-time independent business. 4Life's Life Rewards Plan was specially designed to enable you to receive 4Life's incredible payouts, up to 64%, which is one of the highest in the industry. Earn your first compensation check within 1 month of enrollment and receive up to 4 checks every month. Receive a portion of the entire company's earnings after just 3 months through the Power Pool. This is in addition to your own personal earnings. Start thinking diamond, 4Life's most direct route to financial success. It's a proven system to get a fast start in your business. Stay motivated with the chance to win a great escape trip. It's a valuable incentive for new distributors as well. And finally, experience the compounding benefits of the infinity payout system. Before we get started with our compensation plan, I'd like to take you through some terms that I'll be referring to throughout this presentation. The first one is called Life Point, or what we call LP. LP is an assigned point on every commissionable 4Life product. Commission is based on the total point value of products sold in your sales organization. Group Life Point, or GLP, refers to your personal life point value generated by your entire organization within your first 3 levels. Personal Life Points is the commissionable value of services and products sold in a volume period by 4Life to you and your personally enrolled direct customers. Next is organization volume, which is the life points beginning with the distributor and continuing to the bottom of his or her organization. A frontline refers to a new distributor that has been sponsored in the first generation of a 4Life distributor. Generation refers to the layers of downline customers and distributors in a particular distributor's organization. For example, if A sponsors B, who sponsors C, who sponsors D, then D is on A's 3rd level. Compression, or what we call a pass-through, refers to a bonus paid to a 4Life distributor for which another in the organization has not qualified to receive. 4Life's Life Reward Plan pays out handsomely to new and seasoned distributors alike. There are various ways for you to earn commissions from the purchases made by you and your organization's referrals. Personal Payout, Rapid Rewards, Power Pool, Great Escape, and Generation Rewards. Now let's take a look at the first item on the reward plan. As a leader, you'll receive a 25% payout on personal volume over 100 LP generated in a month. Sweet and simple. Next we have Rapid Rewards. Rapid Rewards pays you up to 25% of the first LP order placed by every distributor you personally enroll. The more distributors you enroll, the faster your Rapid Rewards pile up. And at 25%, the pile grows quickly. Rapid Reward bonuses are paid out twice each month, on the 10th and 25th of each month. Payments due on the 10th are accumulated from the 16th to the 31st of the previous month. Payments due on the 25th are from the 1st to the 15th of the current month. Within our Life Rewards plan, There is a bonus that no other company has come close to matching. It's called the Power Pool bonus. 4Life allocates 2% of the entire company's LP to be divided up and paid to Power Pool participants. Here's how it works. You personally sponsor 3 or more people in a month who generate at least 100 personal life points. Next, follow up with your new business partners, encouraging them to reorder a minimum of 100 LP the next month. That's all to it. Power pools are always paid on the 15th of the month, accumulated from 2 consecutive months. Power Pool doesn't just stop there. In addition to the extra cash you can earn each month, when you qualify for the Power Pool, you are also in the running to win an all-expenses paid trip to a dream holiday for 2 to an exotic location on Earth. The Great Escape trip takes a group of select individuals from around the world to a variety of pre-selected paradise destinations. 1% of the company's LP goes towards sending our distributors on this dream getaway. And the more LP we earn, the more distributors we can send packing to paradise. 4Life rewards you at all levels, no matter how deep or wide your business organization is. In fact, you will earn more if your organization is both deep and wide. Let us look at the most basic level of qualification. Here, you will need to generate 50 personal LP in each calendar month. This qualifies you, the distributor, to receive 2% commission on your first generation and 15% commission on your second generation. Next is our leader qualification. To qualify, you'll need to generate 100 personal LP in each calendar month and personally enroll 4 distributors. 2 must be frontline, each with a minimum monthly purchase of 100 LP. The leader is now qualified to receive commissions on 3 generations, 2% on first generation, 25% on second generation, and 5% on third generation. Followed by this is our diamond qualification. Generate 100 personal LP in each calendar month and enroll 6 distributors. 3 must be frontline, each with a minimum monthly purchase of 100 LP. The diamond must have 3,000 GLP in his or her first 3 levels without compression. In addition to the commissions earned by a leader, a diamond is now qualified to receive the 4th generation infinity bonus of 6%. 4th generation to infinity unless interrupted by another diamond or higher ranking distributor. Next is our presidential qualification. Generate 100 personal LP in each calendar month and personally enroll 8 distributors. 4 must be frontline, each with a minimum monthly purchase of 100 LP and have 10,000 GLP in his or her first 3 levels without compression. A presidential diamond must also have 2 separate legs containing at least 1 distributor with a paid rank of diamond or higher. In addition to commissions earned as a diamond, the presidential diamond now receives 12% on the 4th generation infinity bonus and 6% infinity pass-through bonuses, as well as 2 additional levels of infinity bonuses, 3% through 2 generations of distributors with a rank of presidential diamond or higher ranking distributor. The next level is our international diamond qualification. Generate 100 personal LP in each calendar month and personally enroll 10 distributors. 5 must be frontline, each with a minimum purchase of 100 LP and have 20,000 GLP in his or her first 3 levels without compression.